Hey y'all, so I am making broccoli salad to go with our chicken and sausages tonight. So I've already got most of my broccoli cut up, but I was gonna save a few for the video. So basically what I do is I just get a bag of the broccoli florets, and I just cut the florets off the top of the stem. That way we don't have a lot of stems in our salad. And just cut them all up into bite-sized pieces, like so. And so basically you just have some broccoli florets, okay? So now that I've got that done, I'm going to begin to add my dry ingredients. So we're going to start with the bacon bits. It does have measurements on here, but I kind of like to do stuff to taste. So basically we're using bacon bits, real bacon bits, instead of sliced bacon, just for convenience. And so I'm going to put in about half of this bag of bacon bits. And then I'm going to using almonds and cranberries. The recipe calls for half a cup of that. So like I said, I'm basically not really measuring. I'm just putting it in per taste. So then we're going to put in some sunflower seeds, and it says a half a cup of sunflower seeds. So there's our sunflower seeds. And a half a cup of red diced onions. I already have them diced up. Just gonna add them. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little bit of cheese to it. Maybe I might need a little bit more cheese. Everybody loves cheese. The only thing you really got to be careful of is just your dressing that you're going to make. You know, pertaining to how much stuff that you like in your broccoli salad, the dressing may soak it all up. So my hands are clean. I did wash my hands before I started this. So I'm just going to mix this up. And then we can salt and pepper to taste, of course. Once we do the dressing, we'll do salt and pepper. So I'm just going to set this out of the way for a minute. And then I'm going to start the dressing, okay? So the dressing calls for 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. So this is my 3/4 cup. And I'm just going to measure it out the best I can for that. 3/4 cup. I'm going to scoop it out. Okay, so I need 3 of these. I've already got one in the bowl. So this would be number 2 1/4 cups. And this is going to be number 3. Okay, and so this recipe also calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar. Well, we're going to use this this type of sugar simply because we're not using regular granulated sugar. It is the great value sugar sweetener, basically. So there's 2 tablespoons of it. 2. And then apple cider vinegar. This recipe does call for 3 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Tablespoons. Get it right. There's 1, 2, and 3. And then half a teaspoon of salt, and do it because it will be so much better. So half. And then the pepper is going to be 1/4. There's 1/4, and we can always add more to taste if we want to later on. Okay, so and then I'm going to mix the dressing up. To mix it up really good. Okay, so I've got the dressing mixed up, and we're gonna put it into our broccoli salad mixture. Make sure that we get it all, because this is what makes it really good. And we're just going to mix it up. And then once we get it mixed up, we're just going to set it in the refrigerator because it is a cold side, and we'll let it get chilled while we're cooking the chicken and the smoked sausage. And so we will be back with y'all then.
All right, we're gonna do some barbecue chicken and smoked sausage. Let me show y'all what the smoked sausage looks like real quick. Let's get one now. It's just Eckrich. We get the skinless smoked sausage, or we get Georgia Boys. There's another brand that we might get sometime, but now we're going to focus on the chicken. We got to get it seasoned before we go put it on the grill. What I like to do is a little bit of salt. Salt is a flavor enhancer. It will bring out the flavor. A little pepper, the black pepper. Not a whole lot, not too much. And you'll make sure it's on there. A little onion powder. You're going to just doctor these up a little bit. A little garlic powder. You know, I like to say, garlic makes everything better and keeps them vampires away. We're going to have a little Cajun seasoning. We like a little Cajun on it. It brings a little bit of spice to it, not too much. I don't want them flaming ghost pepper hot. A little bit of Cajun on there. And Kinder's. This is our seasoning brand. This is the steak blend, but it's good on everything. So we're going to be real good with that right there. And then lightly, very lightly, ground cinnamon, not cinnamon sugar. If you get cinnamon sugar, it'll burn up on the grill. Just get a light sprinkle of this on here. You'll be surprised how good the barbecue is going to taste when you get a little bit of that on there. A little bit of cinnamon with the barbecue sauce. We're going to pat this on here. Get me a rag here. And we're going to flip these. We're going to do the same thing on the back side. And then we're going to take them out, put them on that hot grill, get them cooked up. So we'll be back with y'all when we get ready to go put them on the grill. See y'all in a minute. All right, we out here at the grill. We got both sides of the chicken seasoned up. Grill's been on for about 5-8 minutes on high. We got a little flame going right there. You don't want no flame when you first put it on there, so we'll knock them down real quick. Now we're just going to take the chicken and lay it on the grill. Lay it down there. Let's kind of put the bottom side down to start with. Cook it on about a medium high most of the way. I'll start it out on a high, that we can get them good grill marks. Everything's on high. We're going to leave it on high for probably about 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and check it and see what it's doing. We'll be right back with y'all. Alright, it's been about, say, 6-7 minutes. We're going to check it. Let's go to the first one. Can you see all this up close? Alright, we got a little grill mark on there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, see how that one's looking? Got some good grill marks. We'll just go ahead and flip each one of them. And we'll leave them. You can see how this side here don't look as done as these do. It's because, again, this is the low side, so we got to keep it up on high. We'll keep these down on low. So we'll let that sit for about 7 to 8 minutes. Then we'll come back and check them again. We'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, we're back. It's been about 7 to 8 minutes, give or take a little. Let's see what they look like now. Look over here on the front side. They're looking pretty good. They could use a few more minutes. Let's check them all. Yeah, that one's looking real good there. Now, one thing we do is we don't put the barbecue sauce on them now. Wait till they're done. 165 degrees internal temperature, because you don't want to eat raw chicken. That'll have you on the toilet. You don't want to be there. You got things to do. Can't be sitting there all day. 165 degrees internal temperature, then we'll put the barbecue sauce on them, turn them down to low, and let it kind of just cook on there, bake on there for a minute. We're going to leave these for about 5 more minutes and flip them, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, we're back again. It's been about 5 minutes. Go ahead and check these things. Yes sir, they're looking juicy and good here. Go ahead and flip them one more time. Yes, sir. You're looking righteous right there, boy. Alright, what I'm going to do, I mean a meat thermometer. You're going to poke the fattest part. Ooh, the thickest part. That's hot. You'll wait till it gets up to about 160, 165, you'll be good. If it's not 160, 165, it's not done inside. Pork, you can skimp a little bit on being done. Steak, beef, you can have medium rare if you want it. Chicken is a no-go. You don't put your rag on the fire there. Go again. Try it one more time. I done dented my thermometer. So that one back here wasn't done yet. And you know, if you got a grill, you know where your hot spot is and your cold spot is, so you'll want to adjust them accordingly. This one's reading 160. Try this one here. Since our grate in the back right over the burner is broke on this side, I still got to put that rivet back in it. Yeah, they're not quite done yet. So we're going to turn the fire up a little bit and let them sit about 5 more minutes and we'll be right back. Alright, let's see here now. Yes sir, them look good there. I'm not thermometer inside there. Alright, we'll make sure they're at 165. We're getting up there at 140 now. Turn this fire down low. That was done right there. I'm not having good luck with this thermometer today. They appear to be done to me. And what you can do is get you a little sharp knife, cut you a little slit right here in the thickest part. As long as it's white all the way through, you're good to go. I think that's what I'm fixing to do. So we're going to check them, make sure they're done, and we're going to be right back to throw the barbecue sauce on them. All right. Now they're done now. She's going to throw the barbecue sauce on there, and we're going to flip them, put the barbecue sauce on the other side, let them sit there for about 2 minutes on each side, and then we'll pull them off and put them in the pan, and they'll be good to go when we get this barbecue sauce glazed on here. Zoom in on that. Look how good that is. That is looking some good right there. All right, we'll be right back with y'all in just a minute. All right, they are glazed up. They are done. They are ready to come off and be chowed down on. Now we got this chicken off here. We're going to take our sausage right here. We're going to lay these on here. About 4 in a row. These are probably about 10 minutes to cook. Not all at one time on one side, but about 10 minutes total. These should be done, so we'll leave them here for about 2.5 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll flip them, roll them, make sure they're getting done. So we'll be back with y'all in just a minute. All right, here we go with these sausages. Look at him. Yeah. You just want to start getting a little black on them, not too burnt. These are not wieners. These are smoked sausages. Like I said, some of them are going to be more done in some places than others. Just roll them about 180 degrees. We'll let them cook on that side right there. Stay still. Stay still. These over here ain't even started really cooking yet. So we're going to keep working with these, and we'll bring you back when we get ready to sauce them and take them off. All right, we got it done. You get it close up here. That's that good old barbecue chicken on the grill. That's them good smoked sausages, that tater salad, and them baked beans, and oh, look at that broccoli crunch salad. We're going to go ahead and make it a plate and give this a test and taste the test, and then we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye.